The NFL making a big play toward protecting players from violent hits using high-tech research to design helmets for each position. The league subjecting dummies in a lab to hits like this in order to shield players from hits like this.
Tua steps up, he's going to run for the first down and takes a shot.
Tua Tagovailoa recently suffering his third documented NFL concussion, shaking up the sports world. The league recently transforming its safety measures from new rules to those guardian caps.
There are dramatic changes over the last couple of years as we got closer to position specificity.
And now, helmets designed for where players line up.
A quarterback and a linebacker are not necessarily playing the same sport on every play. And the frequency of their head impacts demonstrates that.
Researchers first analyzed game footage from some 1,500 on-field concussions. Who was involved? What position were they playing?
These are the locations on the helmet that are contacted.
Then reconstructed each one, gathering data from those tests and sensors in the helmets to build a superior product.
And this helmet is an example of that. It's designed specifically for quarterbacks and has extra padding in the back for when the QBs are sacked. Linemen's helmets have more protection in the front, and many of them can be customized.
A dozen new helmets debuted this year, and we got a look at them with NFL Executive Vice President Jeff Miller at the New York Giants practice facility.
How many position groups have their own helmets?
Offensive and defensive linemen.
Yep.
Very similar. So that's one. And then quarterbacks are the other one.
Giants star tackle Andrew Thomas uses a helmet with 3D printed padding.
They've done a good job of making, separate helmets for us that are supposed to protect us.
Miller says concussions in the preseason are down roughly 50% each of the last couple years, with some helmets as effective as wearing a guardian cap. But there's no silver bullet.
How do you explain how a player wearing better equipment just experienced what Tua did on Thursday Night Football?
Well, I'm not going to pretend that football still is not a contact sport. As great as our sport is, the injuries still occur.
Still, Miller says the new wave of helmets has vastly increased player safety overall.
The helmets are improving at about 9 times the rate they were improving before.
The league adapting to tackle one of its toughest challenges.
The game is getting safer. No less exciting. It's getting safer and will continue to.
Sam Brock, NBC News, East Rutherford, New Jersey.